All right, welcome to episode 50. We have made it, Craig.
We're finally official.
We're not doing anything special for it, but we are going to say 50 with some
Hey,
exaggeration in our voices.
we are talking about the greatest console of all time. What do you mean, not special? How
I agree
dare
with
you?
that. The Sega Saturn of modern day, right?
That's what they say. I don't know who they are, but that's what they're saying.
Back in episode 36, we discussed the future of Wii U collecting, and the key takeaway, I just went and recapped it. The key takeaway from that video was get the first party Nintendo stuff, even if it's already been ported, because in terms of collectability, you want the earliest version of the thing, not necessarily the one that plays the best. Um, yeah, and pretty much go get Splatoon. That was the two key takeaways. But
Pretty much.
so this video, we are going to look at the last 23-ish games, 23 and a half remaining Wii U exclusive games, at least in North America. And we're going to talk about which ones you should collect, which ones you should own, and which ones are going to be not worth anything. Pretty much not talking about gameplay in this. So I don't really care like how well, I don't know. I don't want to give away any examples. I don't really care how well one of these games plays or if you should get like. Never mind. I was going to say the Switch version, but these are exclusives. So, yes, these are games that were not released on PS4,
um,
Xbox 360, Switch, whatever. Like, we're going to talk about collectability and what that means. Go ahead, Craig.
I was just gonna say that I think some of the games that are Wii U exclusive still, though, they do kind of have semi like successors on the Switch that are still better, making them irrelevant. So
In
that's
terms of
all.
gameplay, though.
No, yeah.
But yeah, will the game be collectible? We're going to go alphabetically, and I'm excited. So, we're going to start off with a freaking banger here Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
My favorite game of all time. No, I actually don't hate this game as much as a lot of other people. I played it with my sisters when it first came out, and I got it when it was like instantly clearance for like $10 at GameStop. So to me, it was worth $10 for a fun hour or two. Will it ever be collectible? I think only if you have a sealed big box one with the amiibos. I think that could be appealing to some
Yes.
people, just because it's different. Anything in a big cardboard box modern day usually has a little bit of value to it. Um, and there's also, if you want to, there's some more significance. This is the first like HD Animal Crossing game, so it's like that's kind of cool, I guess. But even the big box amiibo festival, I don't think is ever gonna be crazy expensive. But I think it is something that big Animal Crossing fans will still eat up till the end of time, just because it'll stick out on the shelf and look pretty neat.
I'm going to say right now, anything that's got a Nintendo logo on this list, you probably should buy. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
even includes Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival because of the big box factor. It has an amiibo in it. Amiibos are beloved. It's Animal Crossing, beloved franchise. The game sucks, sure, but this is like you're absolutely right though about just that condition and version. Like you don't want this game. I mean, let me rephrase that. You are the only thing that's going to be collectible is the sealed version of this because of how many exist sealed still and will exist in 50 years because no one's playing this. So, I
Yeah,
think
most people that buy it and have bought it haven't even opened it yet. They got it when it was on
myself
clearance at
included.
GameStop and stuff, because it went on clearance pretty much right away because they couldn't get rid of it. So
So, I guess we're going to give a yes or a no on these and we're going
I'd
yes on
say yes
Animal
with an
Crossing.
asterisk. Yes with an asterisk. Now, overall, I'd say yeah.
All
I
right.
think it'll be a collectible game that will stay affordable, which is neat. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever see it being more than $50. That would even be a very crazy thing to see. But you know what I could see, Craig? I could see it being like every other game that's been in the clearance rack before where people are like, holy crap, I remember when that was $5 at Toys R Us. How is this game $45 now? Like, I could see that.
I don't.
Um,
I don't think this is going to be Earthbound, buddy. I guess
no.
anything's possible, but
I
I
said
have my doubts.
$45.
There you go.
Um, okay, number two, Devil's Third.
Devil's third.
I don't know enough
This is
about this
kind of a
game.
tough one. This game has gone up and up and down like crazy for years now. I think it'll always float on the higher side in terms of what is actually valued at, but I don't think that it's collectible in terms of, unless you're going for like a Wii U full set, there's not really any desire to own the game. So I'm gonna give it a no.
Is
Because
it?
it's not that rare. People act like it's a rare game, but it's not rare. It got reprinted because of the demand for it at the time, believe it or not. It had multiple printings, and there's always plenty of copies available. It's like an Earthbound, where it's just very expensive, but not actually hard to get.
I think the story for this was like the person that was gonna publish it ended up dropping it, and so the game went into like developer hell or whatever for a while, and then finally Nintendo was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, we'll publish it," and then the game came out only on Wii U, and I don't remember what like the perception. Okay, really bad reviews across the board. Got it. Um,
It's not that
I
bad. I've played it.
is this a series or is this a one-off? It's just like a
Um,
one.
I be- I believe the online got ported to Steam at some point,
Yeah, I see that right here.
but I don't think the campaign was ever ported. So I think the campaign is Wii U exclusive.
I'm going no. Although it does have the Nintendo publisher on it, I'm still going no. I don't think anybody gives a dang about this game.
Now, like I said, unless you're going for a full Wii U set, I don't really think there's any desire for it.
All right, we're going no on Devil's Third. We're going ESPN Sports Connection. Craig, you're on the clock.
No. Next game. There's
We're going
nothing to
30.
say about this. It's just a shovelware game. So
All right, Craig, next up is 30 Great Games Family Party Obstacle Arcade.
so my answer is yes, and I have a reason for it. So this game is either the first or second worst reviewed game of all time on Metacritic. So it's viewed very unfavorably. I personally have a factory sealed copy in great condition that I hope to get graded one day. Hopefully, it comes back at 10 because I think that'd be the funniest thing ever. But no, I think that this game. Here's my theory: YouTube funny man, think like a Scott the Woz or someone like that, is eventually going to make a video about this game, or an AVGN, one of those kinds of people. And then this game is going to have a spike because, it'll be the funny meme game for a while. I don't think that it's going to be a lasting collectability or expensive game, but I think that it's going to have a strange time in the limelight for a little while, but probably not. So my real answer is no, but the answer in my heart is yes, because I think it'd be hilarious.
The answer in your heart is not far off. That's a great. I haven't even thought about the AVGN effect. That's pretty smart.
It's definitely possible. People love to rag on bad games, and then people like to buy those games and play it for themselves. So
Dang, I can't believe we're gonna say a maybe on 30 Great Games Family Party Obstacle Arcade here.
mhm. It's
I
definitely
don't.
possible.
I don't feel right saying yes, Craig.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
I'm leaving it as a maybe. Let's go to Game and Wario.
So I feel like this game is already fairly collectible
Yeah.
and a little bit on the pricier side. I don't know the price off the top of my head, but I think it's. I remember it always floating like above MSRP, like above 60, even when
Yeah.
I was collecting for the Wii U all those years ago. And it's funny because this is like considered by far the worst Wario game, for a lot of people, myself included. It's definitely my least favorite, but it's because it's different. It's like it's not micro gamey like a lot of people want it to be. But I think it did have a short print run. It always seems like it hasn't been super readily available. So I think it gets the yes from me because it's kind of gonna continue to probably be the most obscure entry in the WarioWare franchise.
It gets a yes for me because it's Wario, it's Nintendo. But yeah, it is definitely always been like above MSRP for sure.
Like even when it came out, it was like you wouldn't find it secondhand for $60. So it's one of those strange ones that just kind of it's like they just kind of farted it out and left it to die.
It's a weird one. Let's talk Game Party Champions.
No, another shovelware.
Craig, you
It's
don't even
just
know what Game Party Champions is. Come
yes,
on.
I do. I owned it. I had every Wii U game.
Oh, shoot.
You're
That's right.
forgetting who you're dealing with.
We're talking to a Wii U set collector here. He had the whole set.
I bought the whole set for under $1,000 and sold it for 3,000.
Oh
It's
my
probably worth a
gosh, I
lot
didn't
more
know
than
that.
that now, but yeah, I kind of made it a challenge once I started to get really far, and it's like I was buying most of the games brand new for like less than $10.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
just was like, I bet I could do this, and it's like the most expensive game I bought was Devil's Third, and I got it new for $70 at the time. So
Wow.
it's like I collected that set on a budget,
That's
and
awesome.
then yeah, I ended up selling it to one person because I was like, I'm thinking about just getting rid of this because I don't really care, and it takes up a decent amount of room on my shelves.
So no, I don't
But
even
yeah, no,
barely know what that is. It's a no from me.
no, yeah, definitely trust me, it's a no. It doesn't even have like the meme factor like party games could possibly. So it's just bad.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Um, this is a strange one, because I think that the answer is actually no, because I think if it was like a traditional Kirby game, it would have more widespread appeal. But because it's more spin-offy and it's really kind of a sequel to Canvas Curse on the DS, and that's kind of the more beloved game of the two, at least from what I've seen, I do not see Rainbow Curse ever really having much of a spike or way too much of a desirability.
I'm going yes because it's Kirby and it's Nintendo.
That's fair. I mean, you're
Um,
probably right just based off of that. So,
who knows? We'll check back in 35 years.
true.
Um, all right, this one has two iconic characters in it: Mario and Sonic at the 2014 Sochi Olympic Games. Craig.
Nah, no one ever cares about the Mario and Sonic games. The only one that anyone did care about was the Rio Olympic Games because for some reason that's always been a pricier Wii U title. I think it just got a short print run. But for the most part, I mean, I think it's always been disappointing that Mario and Sonic games are like these weird spin off mini games and not just a cool platformer. It's always been very annoying to me that they decided to do Olympic games instead.
I
And
think
I feel like that sentiment is shared across a lot of people because most people just don't care about it.
yeah, I think that if I was gonna have a Mario and Sonic game, it would probably be the first one, just because it's like the first time this crossover ever happened. I'm sure all the games aren't anything special. I've never played them, but
They're not.
um, yeah, I don't think, even though it's got Mario in the title, I'm gonna say you can skip on this one.
One of the few Mario games that no one will probably ever care about.
And speaking of Mario games no one will ever care about, we got two more: Mario Party 10.
Probably the most disliked Mario Party.
Agreed.
It's uh, well, Mario Party Advance is probably worse, but Mario Party 10 is very bad. I remember wanting to like this game so bad, and me and my friends would play it, and it's like after a match or two, we'd just be like, just go play one of the older ones instead and actually have fun. So
Here's the thing:
it was
this game has a freaking
oh,
amiibo bundle.
yeah, I was gonna say, just like Animal Crossing, and this one has some really hard to find amiibo bundles because there's one with Bowser, one with Peach, one with Mario. Mario one you could find, the Peach and Bowser one I've almost never seen. So I give this one the asterisk like Amiibo Festival, where if you find some sealed amiibo bundles, people will definitely care.
Is it also, is there a Toad one?
I don't think so. I think that was just for Captain Toad.
Oh, yeah. Captain Toad doesn't make the list because of the Switch, but man, I need all the
Mm-hmm.
amiibo bundles. Yoshi too. Gosh, they're so
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yes,
Um,
they are.
thing. Yeah, Mario Party 10, it's an absolute yes for me. I think that because of the fact that it's Mario Party, people love Mario Party, even if they're not going to play 10. Um, Even if it didn't have an amiibo bundle, it would be a yes for me. But I think the fact that it is an amiibo bundle and there's multiple, I think this is different from Amiibo Festival. This one you can get CIB and it's going to be collectible. I think that a lot of people have opened these, um, and apparently, like you just said, there's some uncommon ones. So get what you
Mm-hmm.
can for this one. I think these are super cool.
Yes. Still a trash game, though.
And the last Mario game, I think, that no one cares about, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, exclusive to the Wii U.
No. I think it's probably the most disliked Mario sports game.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, it really has nothing desirable about it besides being a Mario game, but it's like, it's the most soulless Mario game probably ever released. So I actually think that even though it's first party Nintendo, it's a Mario title, I think that it's totally skippable. I don't think it'll ever be cared about.
I think I'm going to be with you on that one. I'm going to say no. Let's talk about Nintendo Land. I think this game is beloved. This game is the Wii Sports of the Wii U, sort of, and it is. It's a compilation of a bunch of Nintendo IPs. It feels like a ton of love went into it. You know, whether you're playing this or not, I think Nintendo Land is a good piece for the shelf.
Yeah, I think it'll be collectible but never valuable just because it's
Back
like
in.
they made as many Nintendo Land copies as they made Wii U's, it feels like. So
Yeah.
there's so many copies out there. But it is cool, and it's like if you have a Wii U collection, you're not gonna not have Nintendo Land. So
I think, collectible doesn't mean it has to be valuable or rare. I think it's collectible in the sense
no,
that it is
totally.
a good collectible to have in your shelf.
No, totally, totally. That's me misspeaking. So
Paper Mario Color Splash, I'll let you sip that, but I think even despite the fact that people are hateful of every Mario Party that isn't Thousand Year Door, I think it's still Paper. Did I say Mario Party? I meant Paper Mario.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I think I'm still gonna go with a yes on it. It is an exclusive Paper Mario to the console, and I liked it. I'm sure that in 5-10 years, it's gonna be like, was Paper Mario Color Splash actually that bad? Like, it's gonna be one of those games.
no,
um,
totally. It's gonna
Go
have
ahead.
1,000 video essays. Was it actually
Yeah.
good? Actually, the best Paper Mario? No, yeah, I think it was overhated at the time. It seems like it's kind of gotten its flowers since then. But I mean, basically every Paper Mario except for Sticker Star and the 3DS has been historically desired by at least a fairly large subset of people. Um, and Paper Mario is just a series that is the fans are very hardcore. They're very passionate about it. I think it'll always be collectible.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of Paper Marios. Every 5-6 years, you're lucky to get one sometimes. And I think that if you're a Paper Mario fan, you want to get all of them. I'm going yes.
Indeed.
Rabbids Land.
Nope.
I'm not even
I
gonna talk
feel
about
like
that one.
yeah, people just don't care about rabbits. They never really have, at least not on a super mainstream level. So
Rabbids is the game that got rid of Rayman in my eyes, and I think a lot of people see it as that, like what consumed the Rayman series, and I think that I don't know. I can't see that game being collectible. It's a minigame compilation with a bunch of screaming rabbits. That's it.
yeah, none of the rabbits games are collectible. So why would a random Wii U entry be?
Because it's exclusive, Craig. Sing Party
Nope,
has a big box.
that's true. All right, I'll give that one the asterisk as well if you got the big box.
I'm assuming this
Other
only
than
came
that,
with
no.
a big box, so if you do buy this, please
That's
don't buy it loose. Um, I'm going
But if
no.
you do get it loose, you could probably get it for like $1. So
I'm gonna go no on Sing Party,
even with the big box,
even with the trash big box. Nobody wants that on this shelf.
it's a shame.
Let's talk Splatoon. That means you.
No, I'm just looking at the list. I think you did miss one. You missed Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric.
Oh my gosh, that didn't make my video 4 years ago, or maybe it did.
It didn't. That's so funny.
I don't know. I feel like I need to write
I
that
have a
down.
list up in front of me right now, and I'm just like, that's why it took me a second.
Oh,
Because I would say Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric will be collectible because it sold terribly. It was memed on a lot. The Game Grumps playthrough of it many years ago was huge. And Sonic games will always have a little bit of collectability to them. So shout out to Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric.
it was in my video. I remember. I don't.
Okay.
I know that video. I know that game was absolutely hated, but it is Sonic. But if I, collectible. Is it going to be collectible? Dang, so they had Sonic Boom and Sonic Lost World on the Wii U. That's crazy. But Lost World wasn't exclusive, was it?
No, that was also on Steam.
Okay.
So you can get Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric right now, CIB for about $30, give or take.
I mean, look at like Sonic and the Secret Rings. That's a piece of trash that no one wants, that is not worth anything, and that's been like 10, 15 years.
True. I'm just thinking, I really think memeability of games sometimes does make a difference.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
And it's like people love to trash on that game and how broken and funny it is. So I could see it having, and really there's a lot of bad Sonic games with cult followings within the Sonic fandom.
Yeah.
So, that's another one. I mean, not exactly like Paper Mario Color Slash, but be like Sonic Boom actually not that bad? Question mark. One of those.
I'm conflicted. I want to say yes because it's Sonic, but I also said no to Mario Tennis, so I don't know. I think I'm going to say no.
Agree to disagree, sir. Now we can talk about Splatoon. So Splatoon is an absolute yes. The first big new Nintendo IP that they had pretty much since Pikmin, if I'm remembering correctly. It did super well. Everybody loved it. It's super fun. It's gotten 2 more entries since then. And it's the original of very iconic Nintendo characters now, and very fun and unique gameplay. We just got Foam Stars, which is a ripoff of Splatoon, and you've made it when you got another game ripping off your kind of invented genre. Not that
From Square
I don't
Enix,
think Splatoon
no
really
less.
invented a genre, but the style of game is very much it. It's like if you tried to make a game inspired by Cuphead. It's like it's Cuphead. You can't really differentiate yourself too much. So it's so its own and so special and unique that Splatoon is definitely always going to be collectible and always important to Nintendo fans.
A lot of these games on Wii U, there's like Super Mario 3D World. There's like, I think that's the only example I'm going to be able to give you. But Super Mario 3D World is like, it's incredible. It's the first. No, it's not the first of anything, but it came out before the Switch version, and I would tell you to pick it up just because it is the first version. But Splatoon is fully exclusive. Like 2 is very similar, but it's not the same game. You mentioned in episode 36 that it does have its own single player story campaign that is exclusive, and for the love of God, it's the first video game and a new IP. Every single person, whether you play or own Wii U, you should have Splatoon on your shelf. It's easy. $10, $15,
100%.
whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we agree on that. Let's talk Star Fox Zero and Guard, I guess.
I'm going to give this one a no, actually. For the most part, most Star Fox games really aren't super collectible anyway. I mean, I don't think they're collectible in terms of people, they have their fans and their significance, but, there aren't really any Star Fox games that are hard to find, that are super expensive. They're all pretty easy to obtain if you want to get them, even the older ones, CIB. It's funny, because I feel like Star Fox is really one of the more niche Nintendo series in terms of people actually caring about it or favoring it over their other series. Maybe people get mad at me for thinking that, but I don't know. And it's like, this is another one, when it came out, instant clearance bin, they couldn't get rid of it. I mean, to this day, you could still get it for dirt cheap, brand new, sealed big box, and this has been many years now. So I don't really know if there's ever going to be much collectability for Star Fox Zero, Star Fox Guard, because on top of all that, it's a terrible video game. So
I liked it.
Star Fox Zero does not play well.
I think we can keep these in like one. Like, they are 2 games, and I will count them that way. But I think
they were never sold separately.
Right.
So.
But let's. I'm gonna say yes in the same vein as Amiibo Festival. It's just a big box piece of trash. I mean, I like the game, but it is a piece of trash. It's dirt common, and you might. I can't ever see the price raising, actually, but I think in terms of collectability, it's a brand new Star Fox game, 2 of them, and I guess for that reason alone, I'm gonna put it as a yes.
Maybe it'll be the last Star Fox game ever made. Maybe that's why it'll be collectible.
Ooh. That's funny.
Unfortunately, Star Fox never does too hot, and it seems like that might have been the nail in the coffin. It kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
Just
Like,
wait
I'm not
for
even
Star
trying to be a
Fox
hater.
99, Craig.
Maybe, because I love Star Fox 64. I think it's fun, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's talk Tank Tank Tank.
Tank.
Also had an arcade cabinet. Not sure if it came to America.
Yes, I did have this game. I never played it though. I have no memory of ever actually playing it. I don't think that it really has any kind of long-lasting effect or significance to people. I can't see this one being very collectible.
This game is currently about $25 shipped. Published by, I want to say this is a Namco title. Yes, it is Namco. All of that aside, which isn't much, I'm going to say no. Definitely not. We have Wii Fit U.
Nope. Just like Wii Fit, you're gonna find it at Goodwill till the end of time. So
I don't know about that one. I don't think anybody bought this thing.
that's true. Although I did find it in Goodwill a couple of times over the years. So
I don't know if I've ever seen it, but did they make a big box with the balance board?
no, it came. There was one with like a little fitness tracker.
What?
It kind of looked like the Poco Walker from like Heart Gold and
Oh,
Soul
I see
Silver.
it.
Yeah.
So you had
So
to
maybe
have
that version.
you had to buy the balance board separate for this game?
They just assumed if you bought a Wii, you bought a Wii U, baby.
Holy crap, what a poor decision. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Good times.
Someone is literally sitting on the balance board on the cover, and they didn't include the balance board.
Has
That's
that little
funny.
asterisk that says sold separately,
Yeah.
very small in the corner.
Honestly, I didn't know there was a big box. I want this now, but I'm still going no.
Yeah. I mean, if Wii Fit isn't, then why would Wii Fit U be?
That's crazy. Okay, next up is Wii Party U.
Wii Party U, yes, because I think fans of the Wii and the Wii and the Wii U are big fans of just like the Wii series of games. The reason that I don't include Wii Fit U in that is because it's the least gamey of the Wii series. People still, if they collect for Wii, they want Wii Party, Wii Music, Wii Play Motion, Wii Sports Resorts. I feel like it's the same thing for Wii U. They want Wii Party U. They like just having the Wii series of games because they enjoy them.
I think you're probably right. I don't know why this game has always been like $40, $50, $60. Do you?
No, I think it's just another. I think it's kind of like Game & Wario. They kind of just farted it out and left it to die. Not a big print run, and I think that there was also there's a version that came with a Wii remote too. So I think that made it more expensive to manufacture because I don't think it was ever released without the added Wiimote.
That would be
At
interesting
least
to look
not to my
into.
knowledge. Yeah, I'm not sure.
The fact that there's a big box, I'm gonna say yes on this one.
There we go. Big box saves the day.
In most cases. Wii Sports Club.
Wii Sports Club? Yes. There is a very diehard dedicated subsect of Wii Sports fans, and that includes all of the Wii Sports games. So most people prefer Wii Sports Resort over the other two, but people love all the Wii Sports games to death. So that's a yes for me.
I think it's a cool one. I feel like this one's also been expensive. I don't know why, and I don't know
Yeah,
why
it's
they
always
didn't.
been on the pricier side.
I don't know why they didn't bundle it with the freaking console. That would have been smart. But Nintendo Land
Yeah,
was a good
smarter,
substitute.
smarter than Nintendo Land, honestly. Nintendo Land has more obscure control schemes, so.
Yeah, I'm going green. I'm going yes on Wii Sports Club, just because of what you just said. It's a Wii Sports game, and it didn't suck, and I don't know. I think it'll be collectible. And it
definitely.
already is. Like, it already has value, you know?
Hmm.
Probably the biggest one on this list is Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah, that's an obvious yes. I think all the Xenoblade games are gonna be very expensive one day because I don't think they're gonna keep them in print forever. They're very popular amongst the people who play them, but it's not a mainstream series. So I think it's one of those things where once they stop printing the games, it's just gonna be a slow climb up. And I'm surprised that Chronicles X hasn't already exploded. Honestly.
I'm surprised it hasn't been ported. Um, it's a yes for me. Even if it does get ported, I think that this is obviously the original. You still want to have the original, and this one's always been. I think it went under MSRP for a short time, but it popped back up.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like to think that if it gets ported, it'll still be the more collectible version, but the original Xenoblade Chronicles is pretty much worthless now, on Wii.
Is it
So
really?
it's the it's the cheapest version between Wii 3DS and Switch. So
I guess we didn't
never
really
know.
define like collectible, which is a hard thing to do anyway. But I personally would want the OG version of something.
No, that's
Um,
totally fair. It's to each his own in this kind of thing.
yeah, but we're both going yes.
Hmm. I think so.
I'm keeping a list so we can go over the greens and the reds at the end of this. But
Hmm.
Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2013, Craig.
No, shovelware.
That's a no
I
for
think you could
me.
still get that brand new for like $5.
So that was the last one. I have one more that's kind of iffy. And in my video, I said that this did not count because Smash Ultimates also released on the 3DS. Sort of. They are different. And I'm still gonna. We're gonna discuss it real quick. This is like a maybe counts for exclusivity,
Yeah,
but
it's hard because I think that is different enough from the 3DS version to kind of consider it its own entry.
yeah.
But a lot of people just, I mean, it's kind of the most irrelevant Smash Bros. I mean, it's the one that you have the least reason to go back to. It's like 64 Melee Brawl. 3DS even has more of a reason to go back to opposed to Wii U because so much of Wii U was carried over to Ultimate in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, people like to hate on it now and act like they never liked it, like it wasn't like the biggest Nintendo game in the world at the time. I still have a soft spot for it. It definitely plays differently. If you're very into fighting games, into Smash games, you could tell playing one from the other how different they feel and play. But I think that it'll always be collectible amongst Nintendo fans just because it's, one of the entries in one of the most important series of all of video games.
Yeah, this is a game with every Nintendo character ever made in one, and also I called it Smash Ultimate. I meant Smash for Wii U, but um,
It's okay.
it's a yes for me if you're gonna count it as an exclusive because it's freaking Smash first of all, and this game probably more than any other game sold Wii U consoles. This game, like if they sold 13 million Wii U's, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna put a number out there, but a lot of them were people buying it
A
just to
good,
play Smash. A lot.
a good amount. Most people I knew only bought a Wii U for that. So
Yeah.
that and Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to put green on that for myself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's 24 games, 23 and a half.
So, I will ask you though, what do you think about the Zelda HD games?
Oh, those are collectible as heck. Absolutely. I don't think they're exclusive, but yeah, you should definitely buy
Yeah.
those.
Mm-hmm. And then there is one more game that you missed. Yokai Watch Dance, Just Dance Special Version, only came out in Japan.
Oh shoot, no way.
But it was it's a Just Dance game with Yokai Watch. So
Two of the most iconic franchises in video game history in one.
all time,
That's so cool
beautiful.
actually.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Let me do a quick eBay search. I have to know if this is like expensive because that'd be really funny. All right, Yokai Watch Just Dance. Nope, you could get a big box version brand new for $40. Get on it, collectors.
And it has a big box, dang.
That's the most collectible Wii U game of all time. Calling it now.
Never forget that Just Dance continued on Wii, but it didn't come out on Wii U. That's my favorite fact about the
Oh my
about the
god.
Wii U.
I got the only copy of the last Just Dance game on Wii in my local Target, and I was very proud.
Okay, Craig. So
They
we
got like,
had 23 and a half games. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 that were yellow. They are 30 Great Games, Family Party Obstacle Arcade, Sing Party, the big box, and Star Fox Guard and Star Fox Zero.
all right.
Those were all a no from you and oh no, they weren't. No, never mind. But the green ones, this is the definitive. You must buy these if you're gonna be a Wii U collector list here.
This is law.
Actually, what did you say about Mario Party 10?
Oh, I said no. So you
Okay,
could put that in the yellow as well.
That's another yellow. So the collective perspective definitive list here. We have Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, if you can believe it. We have Game & Wario, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Did you say yes on that?
No, no, I also said no.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, Game & Wario, Nintendo Land, Paper Mario Color Splash, Splatoon, Wii Party U, Wii Sports Club, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and if you count it, Smash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5 games right there.
There we go.
Out of 160 plus on this console are going to be exclusive and collectible games. That's sad.
Yeah, to each his own, I guess. There's someone out there right now watching this video that's furious. So these guys don't know nothing.
I think you should absolutely get all the Amiibo bundles for Mario Party 10. You should absolutely get Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. And,
Yes.
I mean, you should get all the exclusives. But 30 Great Games, that's probably a really fun one. I don't know if I have that, but I want it now that we've talked about it.
Gotta get on it. Get it before it blows up.
I think the one thing that you really made me want, though, is this freaking Wii Fit U big box that I didn't know existed. Why do I want this
So
piece of
funny.
trash?
It's just part of your DNA, man. You and I are built the same.
It's $25 free shipping.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm still missing quite a few of these. I would love to have Wii Sports, Wii Party. I don't have these for some reason. I mean, they're just not cheap, and it's hard to justify spending 50 plus on these games, but they are
Yeah,
cool.
it's like those are the kind of games that it's like they're cool, but not $50 cool. Like if you saw that for 25, 30, you'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it's getting into the price of like buying a brand new back in the day, and you're like, eh.
I think I have a regret of never buying Mario Party 10. I remember Nintendo themselves having them on their own eBay store where they were like, what, $20 or some crap. Like, they were so cheap, brand new and sealed. I want to say they had different Amiibo bundle options too, and I never pulled the trigger. Still working in fast food at the time. But
You know, I say the biggest takeaway is just collect all the Amiibo bundles. Those are the coolest things. You know,
Yeah.
the Zelda one, the big box Zelda one that doesn't have an Amiibo but is like an Amiibo style box. Wind Waker is really cool. You know, get the Yarn Yoshi ones, get the Captain Toads. It's like those are just they look awesome. So collect the Amiibo bundles. That's what it's all about.
there are like 3 different Amiibo bundles for Yoshi, and then there's also the big Yoshi woolly Amiibo. Those are some of the coolest things to ever exist. I love those so much.
They have no reason for existing, but I'm glad that they do.
All right, we can wrap this up. Thank you, Craig, for chatting with me for some episode
Dude, I'm
50
always
fun.
down to talk about Wii U games. It's my favorite thing to talk about.
If you're not picking up Amiibo Festival, you better be picking up Yokai Watch Just Dance after this video ends.
You have to get at least one. It's up to you, but you legally have to get at least one to keep watching us.
Thanks
It's
for
required.
listening to this what is this, a podcast? Whatever this is, for 50
Whatever we
episodes.
do.
You guys are awesome. We appreciate it. Craig, thank you for taking all the hours out of your life to do this with me, free of charge. You're awesome, man. I appreciate you.
Dude, I'd do it if we weren't hitting record on the microphone. I just like talking to my buddy about games. So,
We will see you guys in March, my birth month, for 2 more
oh
episodes.
yeah. We're going to be celebrating all month. All 2 episodes are going to be birthday themed.